Chosen Vessels, what's good? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. Here's what we have to discuss today, all right? If you are battling depression, you're not alone. Here are 5 ways to fight it if you want to come out of it. Let's talk about it. The number 1 way to battle depression, you can meditate. People sleep on meditation. They may not understand the practice of it, but what I use it for and how I see it, it's something that relieves stress. It's something that puts you in a different mind frame. When things are looking bad, it'll help you look at your situation better, because it's basically like prayer. It's basically a form of prayer. You're relaxing yourself. You're affirming positivity. You're affirming something greater. You're affirming something better. You're affirming something that you would want instead of something that you don't want. You're removing all the negativity out of your life. So when you meditate, and you can meditate for a number of things, but one of the main reasons why I started was for depression, because when I took a deep breath and when I focused and when I inhaled what I would like to have replace the depression with, I immediately felt better. And sometimes people may not know how to meditate, and they may think that it has no effects. But if you know how to do anything properly, you can get the right effect from it. You can get the right result that you're looking for. So if you are meditating to get rid of depression, what you'll do is you'll quiet your mind. You can empty your mind. All right. Any thoughts that are making you feel depressed, you're going to have to find out what those thoughts are. So once you get into a quiet room, once you quiet yourself, put on some positive music, put on like some binaural beats or something like that. Once you get your mood right, once you get your mind at a comfortable, calm state, ask yourself, what is depressing me? Why am I depressed? Okay? And just sit there, and answers will flow to you. Things will start to come to you that your mind will let you know that you need to work on. And you may not believe it, but it's true. Your mind is a lot powerful and a lot stronger than you think. So if you are in a lower state, you can come out of that state. And depression is just one way. All right. One way you can come out of that using meditation. You could actually tell the depression to leave you. You could tell the anxiety to leave you. You could tell the negativity to leave you. You don't have to be depressed. For a long time, I would feel this way. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know how to change my mind. I wouldn't know how to change how I felt. But through some research and looking things up, I figured out that I could take over and take control of how I felt about things. I realized that I could control my feelings instead of having them control me. Okay, your feelings are entities, they're spirits. Happiness, joy, gladness. Remember that movie with the 7 dwarfs? Alright, the 7, like, those are basically like your 7 cells, and you have control over them. And basically, you program them and you get them in action. You tell them what to do. You have them work for you. So you basically just tell yourself how you want to feel. You program yourself, and you do that with meditation. All right, you affirm the opposite of how you feel. However you want to feel, that's what you affirm. If you want to get rid of the depression, you want to be happy, affirm happier thoughts, affirm happier things, speak happiness into your life. And when you do that with the power of, look at the devil trying to shut my music off. When you do that with the power of meditation, what it does is you're sending that out into the universe instead of sending negativity out into the universe, instead of sending sadness and depression. Because when you send that frequency out, that's what you're going to get back. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, you can visualize. Okay. It's similar to depression, but what you could do is, while you're focused on how you feel with the meditation, with the visualization, you could focus on seeing yourself as a more happier person. with visualization, you could see yourself as the person that you want to be. All right. So with using your third eye, right? Using your mind's eye, not your two eyes, because with your two eyes, when you look with your two eyes, you're going to be able to only see your current state, your current situation. And that's what you want to change. And you have the ability to change that with your mind's eye. All you have to do is use it. Okay. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, or if you don't know how to do that, you ever daydreamed before? You ever been just sitting there and thinking about something, but you could see it as clear as day, but you could also see whatever's in front of you as well? That's using your mind's eye. When you are using that, you have the power to use that, not just for daydreaming, not just for remembering something that you saw a couple days ago, not just for random things popping up in your mind. You have the power to control that and see what you want to see come into your life. That's your crystal ball, the crystal ball of your mind, your mind's eye. Okay, so with your mind's eye, what you're going to want to do is you're not going to want to see yourself be sad anymore. Okay, you're not going to want to see yourself as the one who's sad. You are going to want to see yourself as the one who's happy. So you could literally do this. You could see yourself as being a happier person. See yourself as being a more joyful person. See yourself as being the one who everybody wants to be around because you're the happiest person that you know. Everybody would want to meet you because you're so happy. Your happiness and your joy and your love is contagious. Everybody wants to be around you. And that's something that you can visualize for yourself. See yourself being a happier person. When you're sad and when you look down, not too many people are going to want to approach you. Not too many people are going to want to be a part of that. But everybody wants to approach somebody that's happy. Everybody wants to approach somebody that feels good, because they can see you feel good. You're giving off good energy. You're giving off good vibes. Okay, so see yourself being happier. You have to see yourself being a happier person. All right. Number 3, you're going to want to speak better. This has something to do with meditation, but also meditation is not just sitting there with your eyes closed. Okay, meditation is not just sitting there calming yourself. Number 3, speaking affirmations. You could do this when you wake up in the morning. You may not have time to sit there and nam yo renge kyo your way into a positive mindset. But one thing you could do is you could speak it until your feeling changes. All right. This is number 3. You can speak it into existence. All right. You can speak, I am happy. I feel better. I feel amazing. You can literally let go of the depression. Okay. You can say, I let go of depression. I let go of negativity. I let go of bad thoughts. I am not depressed. I am not the one who is depressed. I am the one who's happy. Use your imagination. You could speak whatever you want into your life. You could change your feelings. You could change your thoughts by speaking different. Okay, speak different. Speak differently. All right, don't speak all those negative things. You have to watch what you say, because what you say is going to create your reality, and it's going to attract the things that you're speaking. So watch how you speak. People will say things like, oh, I don't feel good, or oh, I can't win, or oh, I'm not lucky, or people will say all types of bad things. And then when these situations happen that bring them unfortunate sadness and depression and nothing to be happy about, stuff like that, they wonder why. It's because that's what you spoke and that's what you got. When people say things like, I don't have anything to be happy about, or my life sucks, that used to be something that I said all the time. I used to be like, man, my life sucks. I cancel that. I send that to hell. I regret saying that, because the universe gave me exactly what I asked for. I said that was one of my daily affirmations, just because, oh, poor little old me, I wasn't getting what I wanted. I wasn't getting what I thought I deserved. I didn't see it for myself. I didn't even believe it for myself. And I didn't even feel that I deserved it. Now, how somebody like that supposed to get what they want when there's so many negatives in the way? Speak differently and you will get different. You will have different. Your life will be different when you speak things into existence that benefit you instead of speaking things into existence that don't benefit you. I'm not healthy. Oh man, this hurts. Oh, my life sucks. Oh, I hate my life. Like when you say all those negative things, that's what you're getting. And your life may not be what you want it to be at that particular time. But if you keep speaking that, you're sending your word before you. And that word is coming back to you like a boomerang. So the more, even though your life may not be what you want right now, the more you keep speaking about it not being what you want and affirming that it's not what you want and complaining about what that is not what you want and focusing on that it's not what you want, that's what is going to keep happening. And you're going to keep being miserable because of that. And you're going to keep having a life that you don't like because of that. You're going to have to speak different. All right. You are going to have to speak different. You can't keep saying things that aren't going to benefit you and then expecting different. It's not going to work. It hasn't worked for anybody. It's not going to work for you. You're going to end up getting what you're speaking. So when you speak those bad things, that's why things aren't going to go the way you want. And that's why you're going to have those bad feelings, those anxieties, those depressions, those angers, those sadnesses. That's why you're going to have those and feel those, because that's what you're speaking and that's what you're creating. And since you're creating it, it has to be with you. It's not going to be with anybody else. Number 4, what you're thinking. What you think all day long is what you become. What you think all day is what you become. If you want different, you are going to have to think different. Okay, these are simple things. Probably already knew them, but this is just a reinforcement. You have to enforce these things. Okay, you're going to have to control your thoughts. You're going to have to monitor your thoughts. You're going to have to, just like you catch what you speak, you're also going to have to catch what you think and what you allow to be let into your mind as an accepted idea or an accepted thought. Okay, so it's not just yourself thinking positively. It's also not accepting negativity into your mind. It's also not accepting negative things that you hear throughout the day on radio, on the TV, from people. You're going to have to monitor your thoughts. You're going to have to catch your thoughts. When you think when you think a certain way about a situation and you don't think positively about that situation and you think it's game over because of that situation, you have to change that thought, because when you think it's game over, you're going to create game over situations. You're going to create situations for you to lose, and you don't want to lose. You want to win, correct? So if you want to win, you're going to have to think better. You're going to have to think different. You can't think that you're not going to make it and expect to make it. You can't think that you're not good at it, even if you aren't good at it. Don't think that you're not good at it. You may end up being good at it or be better at it because you think you are. It's all about your mindset. It's all about where you take your mind. Forget where your mind was in the past. Forget what people told you in the past. Forget what people told about you. Forget what people said about you. Forget how people felt about what you were doing. How do you feel about it? What do you think about you? How do you feel about you? Okay? What do you think about it? How do you feel about it? You're going to have to think better. You're going to have to think different, so that way you can get different, because what you think you are all day long. All right. You are basically a manifestation for your desires. Okay. They don't call it manifestation for no reason. It's basically just like the radio station. You're a manifestation. You dial in to what it is you're doing. You dial in to what it is you're doing, and you dial into what it is that you want with your thought. Your thought is the frequency that you send out. Okay, just like a radio station, you tune into a frequency. You tune into wealth. You tune into health. You tune into success. All right, you tune into happiness. You tune into joy. Don't tune into all the negativity, because there's a station for it. Okay, you don't want to tune into it. You want to tune into positive things, because you want positive in your life. You want positive in your mind. Okay, just like the universe, just like all the planets and everything swirl around the universe, God speaks and planets and worlds appear. Same thing for you. You speak, you think, and things start, worlds start appearing in your mind. Worlds start appearing in your reality. because what you're thinking, that's creating that universe, that's creating that world for yourself. So make sure it's a good one. Number 5, you got to have the right idea about you. You got to have the right idea about you. Don't see yourself as the person who's depressed. Don't see yourself as the person who has depression. See yourself as the person who has happiness. See yourself as the person who has joy. All right? See yourself as the person who doesn't have those issues. All right? That's what you have to do. You have to have the right idea about yourself, and you have to have the right self-belief. And if you believe correctly about yourself, if you believe that you're a happy person, if you believe that you are a wonderful, loving, caring, amazing person, if you believe that it's your birthright to feel good and to be abundant and to be joyful and to have a good day as many days as you can in a row, if you believe that that's what you have the ability to create for yourself, then you can. But if you believe that you're only worth being depressed, if you believe that your existence is a sorry one, if you believe that you're not worth much, if you believe that you're only worth what you have and you can't get any more, if you've fallen into that, then that's what you're going to get. You have to have the right belief about yourself. If you believe that you can turn your life around, then you're going to be more happier. If you believe that you could level up and you could make more money and you could start a business and you could get healthy and you could lose that weight and you could put on some muscles, or you could start that new business, or you could become a barber, or you could become a dancer, or you could become a painter, or you could start that lawn care company, whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is, you could start that health food business, you could start that restaurant. If you believe that you can do it, you can do it, man. Go for it. They're going to laugh at you. So you might as well go, You might as well get ready. They are going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you. Why? Because they don't have the heart to do nothing. They always laugh at the people who have the heart to go do it. That's their comic relief. Okay? That's their comic relief. The person who's going after it. The person who's going to do it. You going to let that stop you? You got to have the right belief about yourself, and you have to have a positive belief about yourself. You have to view yourself as being a happy person, and you have to be able to see yourself as being able to let all that depression go. You got to be able to see yourself as being able to let all that sadness go, because you may have experienced that. You may have went through that. That may have happened to you. You may have been upset about it. It may have hurt you, but guess what? There's another state of being that's out there for you. There's another mindset that's out there for you. There's some feel good energy that's out there for you. You don't have to keep dealing with that depression. You're able to let that go, but you have to have the right belief. You have to be able to believe that you're worth more, and you're worth more than being depressed, and you're able to not be depressed. All right, you have to have the belief that you could let that go. If you have the right idea about yourself and you can see yourself as being happy and having what you want and attracting what you want and feeling better and having better mental health, if you see that for yourself, you can honestly have it. Depression will flee from you. It will leave you. It won't come near you. It'll run away from you. It won't want anything to do with you, because once you practice all these things, it won't stand a chance. It won't stand a chance in your mind, because it'll be getting attacked left, right, up, down, all around, because all those thoughts are angels, and all those angels are going to wage war on all that depression. All right, that depression is going to fall by the sword of all your angels. Okay, fiery swords are going to be attacking it, slicing it, dicing it, lefting it, righting it, taking it out. Okay, because it can't stand a chance in a mind where it's unwanted. All right, only depression can only stay where it's wanted, and the people that want it are the people that don't do these things that were mentioned in this video, that don't change, that don't speak different, that don't think different, that don't see different, that don't check how they feel and monitor what's going on in their head and how it's making them feel and how it's affecting them throughout the day. When you do that, when you do these things, you will conquer that depression, and it will not bother you. When it comes, it'll run. As soon as it happens, you'll get it out of here. Okay, and if anything does happen or you do get knocked down, you won't be down for long because you'll have too many reasons to get back up. You'll have too many tools to be able to get back up, and you'll be strong enough to get back up. I want to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out.